I'm doing
you guys.
Nice to meet you. So you're with BMW.
That is correct. Yeah. What gave it away?
Yeah, right. So I have to say, I've seen BMW on the German jackets for years now. So you guys are pretty buddy. So
we're buddied up. Yes, we are.
So explain the transition, because I know BMW does a lot of work for bobsled as well, but how does it work with Luge?
Well, like for all the winter sports, we try to give more to the teams than only our logo or anything. And I mean, being an automotive manufacturer, a global one, what we try to do is bring in our know-how and our knowledge from our engineers and all the expertise that we have in developing, working with different materials. And also when it comes to measuring, like all the small details in like the data transfer. So what we really try to focus on is add value for the athletes and the team and try and support them whenever they have a question on how to, optimize the performance.
A little bit of background for everyone watching. So when people watch, they don't really know a lot about the sport of luge. So some teams have the opportunity to work with a car company that are very talented in what they do. Some teams hand make their sleds. They spend all summer making their sleds. So to have a company that's so developed is really a major advantage. Obviously, we're seeing with how many gold medals Germany has taken. Did you expect this for the World Championship weekend?
Well, to be honest, I mean, for now we're overwhelmed, and I think everyone is just listening to this atmosphere here for the fans, the athletes enjoying it and engaging with the fans. It's fantastic. But one aspect that you just mentioned, I think, is really important to us. We're not trying to force anything on the athletes, and we're not doing the work for them. It's the individual athletes that usually come up to us when they try and work on their sleds, and they have a question, or sometimes even an idea that helps us and gives us new ideas, you know. So it's really a give and take, and a nice way of engaging with the sport and the fans.
So would you ever jump on a sled yourself?
Oh, that is a very good question. I'm not sure. Not on my own. Maybe with someone experienced like you, maybe.
You have the height, you have the stature. Yeah. You could pull it off.
Well, maybe sometime in the future, you know, give me a GoPro and I don't know, just make sure you switch off the sound so you don't hear me scream.
Yeah, I get that. Maybe we'll do a switch of skill sets, like I'll come show you luge things and then you show me all the German secrets.
Well, we can try.
We can try. That was a test. You passed. No German secrets here. But anyways, thank you so much for spending time with us. What are you doing for the rest of your day? Are you just hanging out here?
Well, I'm going to be spending most of it in the press center, but definitely keeping my fingers crossed for all athletes and the Germans. But no, it's fantastic atmosphere and just enjoying it. It's cold, but it's great weather here today.
Have you had a Thüringer bratwurst yet?
Oh, absolutely, yes. And I'll probably have another one today for lunch.
Yeah, so we've had way too many, so I feel.
Enjoyed them?
Yes, we did a whole segment with one of the past German athletes, Johannes Ludwig, and I had him walk me through what makes these bratwursts so special. So I feel like I've had plenty a share of them. So anyways, anything else you'd like to say? Anyone, I mean, this is your moment for BMW. You got any cool cars coming out that you know about, or anything you want to say?
Well, we have a lot of cars on the market. They're all fantastic, but you know, this is not a brand marketing platform. You know, this is all about the sport. So keep your fingers crossed for the athletes, and let's grow the sport and you know, join together in this in a fair competition. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to ask you one more question. Is there any not cross-contamination is not the word I'm looking for, but in terms of things that you've learned with luge in motorsports, like is there like a share of information between both?
I wouldn't go that far, but one aspect that we're working on is the sensors that we use with the German team on the test sleighs. We're actually working with the manufacturer to optimize those, because they work absolutely fantastic in motorsports and racing, but it's more difficult when measuring on ice with all the reflection and everything. So that is probably one of the aspects that we're taking away, because we're challenging the manufacturers and all our partners to optimize the material as well, which will help further developments for even our series production cars, motorsports and everything. So it's really a give and take in all directions with athletes, partners, and us.
I guess at the end of the day, racing is racing, and you're all just trying to go fast.
It's just a really fast-paced world these days for everyone, even outside of cars, or So, no, absolutely. But I mean, this is everything is about perfection with these guys, and.
It's a tough sport in that way. Well, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. Congratulations on the weekend so far. I'm sure, well, currently Germany's not leading this race, but you have a lot of contenders for the second run, so.
Oh, it's going to be really interesting to see the next run or the final run. And no, thank you so much, and I'll see you around.
No worries, for sure. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
Great interview.